Welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. My sequence today is all about the power of consistency and how small steps really do add up to huge leaps. And most days I'm doing 10 to 20 minutes sequence, and I have transformed my life through that, through the power of showing up consistently every day. So today we'll start an easy seat. Come cross at your shins and let your knees fall naturally on top of your feet. Bring your fingertips behind you and use that to help lift your chest and stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Grow from your sits bones out through the crown of your head. Bring your navel slightly in towards your spine. Once you have all that, keep the lift and then bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum. Have your inhales and your exhales be the same in length. Maybe breathing in to a count of 4 and out to a count of 4 or 5. And I'll invite you to close your eyes. Or you can soften your gaze by looking at the tip of your nose, softening your brow, softening your jaw. Go ahead and dedicate or set an intention for today's practice. Have a purpose. Your intention can be consistency, and that you will commit to showing up for yourself for at least 10 minutes a day. We'll seal this intention in by taking the deepest breath we've taken all day so far. And part your lips to exhale. Let something go that is not serving you on your exhale. And we will do this together. Go ahead and breathe in. Exhale, let go, release. Take a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And then bring your hands to the top of your thighs. And then go ahead and lift your head or open your eyes. Now go ahead and reach your arms up overhead, and then bring your right arm behind you and your left hand to your right knee, and then sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, start to twist by bending your elbow behind you and turning from center. Breathe in and sit up tall, open your chest, and then exhale, turn just a little more. Your head will be the last thing. Breathe in where you're at and sit up tall. Exhale, turn, maybe gaze over your shoulder. We're just starting, so this might not be as, far of a twist, and that's okay. Breathe in and then exhale, release, come back to center. Breathe in, so lift your arms up. Keep your shoulders sliding down your back, relaxed and away from your ears. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, bring your left hand behind you and sit up tall on a breath in. Exhale, turn, coming from center. You can bend your elbow a little bit behind you to help you twist. Breathe in to sit up right where you're at. Exhale, turn just a little more. Breathe in, sit up tall where you are, and then exhale, turn a little more. Maybe you take your gaze over your shoulder. Breathe in and then exhale, release, keep it low and unravel, and then we'll make our way to tabletop pose. Being consistent, having consistency is going to transform your life as far as yoga goes. So bring your hand under your shoulders, bring your knees under your hips, keep a neutral spine. Bring the tops of your feet to touch the mat, spread your fingers wide and press into the finger pads. Breathe in and then drop your belly, gaze at the wall, opening your throat, opening your heart, curling tailbone up. Breathe out, use your whole entire exhale to come into cat pose. Drop your head and tailbone, stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathe in and drop your belly for cow pose. Use your entire inhale. Exhale, push the floor away, moving just your spine, so keep your arms and legs stable. Breathe in again and drop your belly, gaze forward. This is your last time in cow. And then exhale, push the floor away from you for cat pose. Bring weight into your left hand. Breathe in to reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, open your chest, and then thread your right arm underneath your left arm. Bringing your temple and cheek to the mat. You can keep your hand right in front of your face, or you can walk it out in front of you, keeping your hand in line with your shoulder. If you'd like to take it a little further, you can go ahead and reach your left leg up behind you. You're going to be leaning a little towards the right, but keep your hip points facing the mat to help keep you stable. On your breath out, if your leg is lifted, go ahead and lower it. And then if your hand is not in front of your face, bring it back and go ahead and reach your right arm back up towards the ceiling, counter stretching. Bring your right hand down, shift your weight into that, and then peel your left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right and lower your temple and cheek to the mat. Keep your hand in front of your face, or you can walk it out, keeping it in line with your shoulder towards the top of your mat. Stay here, or if you want to try to test yourself, try to lift your right leg up. Engage your glute. You want to keep your hip point facing the mat. You lean a little towards the left, but not too much. Keep your toes facing the mat. On your next breath out, go ahead and bring your right knee back down, and then bring your right hand in front of your face. If it's not, and press into your right hand now to reach your left arm back up to counter stretch. And then bring your left hand back down towards the mat, back to tabletop. So we're going to take our hands, move them a large palm print up, keep our fingers spread wide and pressing into the pads, gripping at the mat, so to say. Tuck your toes under, press the mat away as you peel and curl your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Push the floor away, bring your navel in and up slightly, and keep a bend in your knees so you can get the sensation of creating length. When you have that, then you can pedal out your knees, bending one at a time. For Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog pose. When you're ready, we're just going to find stillness for a breath. So you can try to reach your heels towards the mat any amount, creating an upside down V shape. So push the floor away, grip into the finger pads, curl tailbone up. And then now on your next breath in, bring your feet together and up just a little. And then walk your way to the top, footprint by footprint. Coming with some consistency. So ground down through your feet, lift your toes to feel all four corners and activate the arch. Your feet are going to be about hips distance apart. And then press into them to rise up, just like you're pushing a blanket off your back and you want it to be the last thing that rolls off. And then come to stand. So stack your shoulders over your hips, your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment. Press into your heels to align your tailbone. Reach out through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Spread your fingers energetically by your sides. Bend your knees to sweep your arms up for Urdhva. And then exhale, fold forward over your legs, hinging from your hips. Come up for halfway lift. So bring weight into the balls of your feet and bring your fingertips to your shins, thighs, or the floor. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. And then plant your palms. You're going to shift the weight into your left foot. Step your right foot back. You're in a runner's lunge. Press into your palms and step your left foot back to downward facing dog. Come onto the balls of your feet and roll your shoulders just past your wrists. You're going to be one line from head to tailbone in plank pose. And then exhale, lower your elbows all the way down and come to your belly, slow and with control. Now lengthen your toes away from your head. Press into the tops of your feet and hook your tailbone down. Keep your glutes relaxed and then rise up just for a baby cobra here. So you're not going very far up, but you're activating your shoulder and your upper back. Now let your head go, and at the end of your exhale, press it all back up through your hands, the top of your feet and your knees, and then bring it to downward facing dog. Breathe in to lift your right leg up, bend your right knee behind you, go ahead and step your right foot through. Now, drop your left knee down, come onto your fingertips here, lengthen your torso, and then reach your hands up for low lunge. Stay for a breath in and stay for a breath out. Your right knee is over your right ankle, your thigh is parallel, your inner thighs are engaged, and you're lengthening out of your hips. Now, option to bring your hands behind you and keep them on your sacrum and open your chest, or you can bring your hands to prayer position, reverse prayer at your back, and keep your chest open as you grow length out of your back. Otherwise, just keep your hands on your sacrum and open your chest, or you can stay here. So stay for one more breath in wherever you're at. One more breath out. And now everyone reach your arms up on an inhale. Exhale, bring them down to frame your right foot. Pick up your left foot, straighten out your right leg, bend your left knee, and then spring forward and fold. Press into your feet to rise up now. Arms come out and up for Urdhva Stasana. And then exhale, fold right back down, hinging from your hips, back to Uttanasana. Breathe in for halfway lift, lengthen your spine, bring weight in the balls of your feet now, and bring your fingertips to where it's comfortable for you, one line from head to tailbone. Exhale, release, and let it go. Press into your right leg now, shift into the right leg, press into your palms, step your left foot back. You're in runner's lunge, press into your palms, step your right foot back for downward facing dog. True authentic yoga, my friends. From here, roll onto your feet and roll your shoulders past your hands into plank position, one line from head to tailbone. Shift your shoulders just past your fingertips, bend your elbows straight back, lower all the way down slow and with control. Breathe in, bring your hands right under your shoulders now. Lengthen your feet away from your head. Press into the tops of your feet, hook your tailbone down. Press into your hands now. Lift your back, keep your glutes relaxed. Lengthen your feet away from your chest. In Cobra Pose, your elbow creases are spiraling forward. Breathe in and then exhale, release it all back down. Let your head be the last thing to touch. Press back through tabletop and then into downward facing dog. Come onto the ball of your right foot, lift that left leg up behind you, bend your knee, squeeze your left leg in towards the midline and shift your shoulders over your hands. Bring your left foot through between your hands, drop your right knee down, align your left knee over your ankle, lengthen your torso by coming onto your fingertips. Now, engage your thighs and rise up, engage your core into Anjayasana low lunge. Reach your hands up, grow out of your hips, engage your thighs, and then option to bring your hands behind your back. But if you're not going to do reverse prayer, then do the opposite hand on top and work on opening your chest and squeezing your shoulder blades. Otherwise, bring your hands to prayer at your back, but make sure you're keeping length coming out of your hips, and then you can bend backwards maybe. But keep the sensation of growing up out of your hips. One more breath in, one more breath out. And now breathe in to reach your hands up, and then exhale, bring them back down to frame your left foot, pick up your right leg. Now straighten your left, bend your right behind you, come onto your fingertips, and then spring your right foot forward and fold down. Press into your feet, reach your arms up for Urdhva Stasana, reach through those fingertips. Exhale, fold back over your legs to Uttanasana. Come up for halfway lift, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, release back to forward fold. Shift weight into your left foot, step your right foot all the way back. Now bring your left foot to meet your right foot, downward dog. Roll into plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Breathe in for cobra pose. Spiral those elbow creases. We're going to move a little faster. Exhale, come all back down. We've done this before. Press up into tabletop. Come on to the ball of your left foot. We're in down dog now. Reach your right leg up behind you. Bend the knee. Bring it through. Drop your left knee down. Come up onto your fingertips. Lengthen your torso. Reach your arms up on an inhale. Grow out of your hips. And then bring your hands behind you to either your back, your sacrum, or do reverse prayer, or keep them up. Breathe in. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Bring them to frame your right foot. Pick up your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee behind you. Spring forward and fold. Press into your feet to rise up for Urdhva Stasana. Reach up. Exhale. Hinge from the hips. Fold back over your legs. Breathe in. Come up for a halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Exhale. Release to forward fold. Press the weight into your right foot now and step your left foot all the way back. Now you're in runner's lunge. Press into your palms. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot. From down dog, come onto the balls of your feet. Roll your shoulders just past your wrists in plank position. Bring your shoulders now past your fingertips and lower all the way down, bending your elbows straight back. Breathe in, come up for Cobra pose. Reach your feet away from your chest. Spiral your elbow creases, back bend. Exhale, release it all back down. Come back up through tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Breathe in to lift your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee. Squeeze it in towards your midline and shift your shoulders over your hands. Bring your left foot through. Lower your right knee down and then come onto your fingertips to lengthen your torso. And then breathe in to reach your arms up. For Anjayasana, grow out of your hips. Stack head, heart, and pelvis. Make sure your knees aligned over your ankle. And then bring your hands behind you the more unusual way, and you can do reverse prayer. Growing out of your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, reach your arms up, and then exhale, bring them down to frame your left foot. Pick up your right knee, straighten your left, come onto your fingertips, and then bend your right leg behind you. Spring forward, and we meet in forward fold. From here, we're going to go ahead, press into our feet, rise up for Urdhva Stasana, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over your legs. Breathe in, come up for halfway lift. Exhale, release. And then step your right foot back and step your left foot back. And we're going to be here in downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in down dog. And the breath out. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Reach your right leg up behind you. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Bend your right knee and squeeze it into the midline. Shift your shoulders over your hands. Step your right foot through. Spin your left heel down now. And your heel is going to line up with the arch of your left foot, the right heel and the left foot. Align your knee over your ankle. Keep your right thigh parallel. Press into the outer edge of the foot and both feet to cartwheel yourself up into warrior two. Stay here and breathe. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Lift your chest. Bend into this warrior. Really bend. Reach your hands away from one another and then relax your left arm. Reach your right arm up for peaceful warrior. Breathe in. This is stretching from your right hip out through your right fingertips. And then come back into warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Bump your hips as much as you can to the left. Bring your arm as far out as you can. And then bring it down to your shin or the floor, coming into triangle pose. So your hip can stay, or your hand can stay on your hip until you spiral your rib cage under. And then maybe reach the left arm up, coming into triangle pose. Nice. From here, we're going to bend into the right leg, coming into a lunge so we can set up for pyramid pose. So now bring your left foot down so you can flatten your foot, and then use your heel to get your hip points facing the top of the mat. We're going to rise up, bring your hands to your hips, and then use your heel. Adjust your stance, so get to where it's comfortable. And both of your hips are going to face the top of the mat. Now, we just did this, so you can keep your hands on your sacrum, or you can bring them to reverse prayer. But breathe in to lean back and lift your chest. Exhale, tilt your torso forward until you get just about parallel. Breathe in, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you even more, and then exhale, fold down. Breathe in, keep your chest lifted. Consistency is key, a little bit at a time. Breathe in, one more breath in, one more breath out. Bring your hands to your hips now, breathe in, and then exhale, rise back up. Go ahead and bring your hands down to frame your right foot, and then press into your palms to step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Now there's an option to take a vinyasa, or you can stay in down dog and breathe, but if you are, roll into plank pose. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Breathe in, rise up for cobra pose. Exhale, release, and come back into downward facing dog. Stay for one breath in and one breath out. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Lift your left leg up behind you. Bend your knee, squeeze it in. Shift your shoulders over your hands, bringing your left foot through. Spin your right heel down. Align your left heel up with your right arch. Bring your left knee over your ankle, your thigh parallel. Press into both feet to rise you up into Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, really reach up, bend deeply into Warrior Two. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Maybe gaze past your left fingertips. Breathe in and breathe out. And then breathe in, relax the right arm down, and just reach the left arm up, creating length along the left side. Maybe back bend a little, but you really just want to create length. That is the sensation we're going for. And then breathe in, coming into Warrior Two, and then straighten your left leg, bump your hips to the right, reach your left arm out as far as you can, coming about parallel with your torso. Then you can reach your left hand to your ankle or the floor, and then bring your right hand to your hip, spiral the left rib cage up, and then maybe reach your right hand up, stacking your shoulders for triangle pose. Breathe in and out. Now look down at your left foot. Bring your hands down so we can make our feet adjustments for pyramid pose. So bring your stance as wide as you need it, and then come up with your hands on your hips on a breath out. Use your heel and your leg to help you get your hip points facing the top of the mat. Once you have your hips facing the top of the mat, it's kind of like your right hip is going forward and left hip is coming back. Then you can bring your hands to your sacrum like we did before, or you can bring them to reverse prayer. And then breathe in to lift your chest. Exhale, bring your torso forward just till you get about parallel. Then we're going to take a breath in, and then exhale, let it go, come down. As you keep your chest open, keep squeezing those shoulder blades for pyramid pose. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Embrace the wiggles, embrace the burning in the legs. At least that's what I'm feeling. And one more breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands to your hips and lift back up. Go ahead and reach the arms up so you can come down. Bring your hands to frame your left foot. And then you're going to step back into downward facing dog. We're going to stay and breathe, or come and take even one last vinyasa. So roll your shoulders past your hand or past your wrist, And then come on to the tips of your toes, bringing them past your fingertips. Bend your elbows straight back. Lower down to your belly. Go ahead and rise up for cobra pose. Reach your feet away from your chest. Spiral the elbow creases. Exhale, release, press back up, and press it back into downward facing dog. One more breath in and down dog. One more breath out. I hope you're noticing consistency in your practice. And if you show up regularly, even if it's just 10 minutes out of 24 hours a day for yourself. All right, go ahead and lower your knees, and then we're going to come to take a seat. Sit up tall, bring your legs straight out in front of you. Have your toes flex towards your face. So stack your head, heart, and pelvis even here too. Bring your shoulders right over your hips. And then when you have that, you're engaged here. So bring your navel in towards your spine. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in to reach up. And then exhale, coming from your low back. No rounding in the upper back. Breathe in once you can reach your toes or your ankles. And then lengthen the front of your chest, the front of your spine. And then exhale. Let it go. You can let your palms be sitting face up and make it passive. So we start to close down. We were working towards a pose today, and I'll let you know what that is soon. Breathe in, and then use your hands, bring your palms flat, and just walk them up. Come up slowly, no forcing, no pulling, no pushing, no right or wrong, no better or worse. Just show yourself love and be consistent about it. Now come to take a seat, hold on to your thighs, and let yourself come down. I'm going to take out my hair because that's what's feeling good for me right now, and that's what yoga is all about. Get your low back flush to the mat, hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You can lift your head and shoulders. Let them come back down, and then rock a little side to side. Take your knees out, bring your thighs parallel or your calves parallel, and we're just going to do some knee circles. Going clockwise first. Exhale when your knees are near you. Inhale when they're away. We'll go in the other direction, counterclockwise. Give yourself another squeeze. And then go ahead, bring your arms to a T, bump your hips to the left, let your knees fall to the right for supine twist. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Option to gaze to the left and bring your hand to your left thigh, your right hand to your left thigh. On your next breath out, bring your navel towards your spine and use that to help you lift your knees back to center. Make any adjustments you need to make, maybe hug your knees, rock a little, and then bring your arms to a T again. Bump your knees to the left and let your knees fall towards the left. Stacking your hips, keep your shoulder blades on the mat. Keep your hand in line with your shoulder and maybe bring your left hand to your thigh. Maybe you gaze to your right. These are all options. You do what's good for you. And you're going to get the same benefits. On your next breath out, bring your navel in towards your spine and your left arm back out to a T, and then use the engaging of your navel coming in to bring your legs up. From here, bring your legs straight out in front of you. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. And we're just going to do a quick savasana. Let the entire practice integrate into your well-being, the power of consistency, and how just showing up for yourself regularly makes a difference, a huge difference. I'll leave us for 3 to 5 breaths to just be. No judgments, no right or wrong, no better or worse. Just observe your thoughts as if they're clouds passing by. As soon as one comes in, let it go just as quickly. And again, without judgment. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Go ahead and start to move your body and maybe reach your arms overhead again. When you're ready, you can roll to your side, bring your head to rest on your arm for a breath in and out. And then press into your hand and use that to lift you up, or you can stay there and close out. Come back to easy seat, cross your shins the more unusual way. And just honor yourself, honor your time. You can keep your hands on your knees, or you can bring them to prayer position, Anjali Mudra at your sternum. We'll close the practice by either taking the deepest breath you've taken all day, even deeper than what you've been doing throughout practice, or you can do the vibrational healing sound of Om with me, which I truly believe has helped me to heal from trauma, to quit smoking cigarettes, just to help me overcome. So I'll invite you. We'll go ahead and do this together. Bow chin to chest. Honor your body, honor yourself and your time. Bring your hands to your thighs, press into them to lift your head. I thank you so much for joining me today. Thank yourself for showing up. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can by showing you that a 10 to 20-minute yoga practice daily in your living room can have you standing on your head. I mean, you can do amazing things. So I'm here to share that with you, to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga. And just know that if you keep showing up, you're going to do amazing things. So I invite you to be consistent with your practice or anything that you're trying to accomplish, and you'll get there. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe, leave me a comment, like my videos. That's such a great help. You can also go to my channel description and read that. There's some information there as well. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the mat next time. Namaste.